Welcome, family, friends, and loved ones. We gather here today to celebrate the wedding of Tiffany and Rob. You've come here to share in this formal commitment they make to one another, to offer your love and support to this union, and to allow Tiffany and Rob to start their married life together, surrounded by the people dearest and most important to them. So welcome to one and all who have traveled from near and far. Tiffany and Rob, thank you for your presence here today, and now ask you for your blessing, encouragement, and lifelong support for their decision to be married. We will now have a reading from Aunt Brenda.
The book is called Love Is. Love is like a rainbow, and the first snowfall, and surprises. Love is warm, like summer sand, and 3 soft blankets, and coming home. Love is happy, like a ride on a roller coaster, and the purr of a kitten, and pretending. Love is gentle, like a ladybug, and soft rainfall, and good dreams. Love is strong, like a great tree, and an anchor, and telling the truth. Love is dependable, like a firefly's light, and a heartbeat, and springtime. Love is beautiful, like Christmas, and the moon, and having friends. Love is big, like the sky, and high, high mountains, and the word forever. Do you love someone? I do. My wish for Tiffany and Rob is love forever.
Thank you, Aunt Brenda. Now we'll have a reading from Jordan.
I wouldn't introduce myself, but most of you probably already know me at this point, considering Tiff and I have been inseparable since the day we ditched our science Olympiad event in 8th grade, so we could look for the cute boys in the elevator. Tiff has a contagious smile with an infectious laugh. Whenever someone is upset or down, she always has a way of making you feel better in an instant by making you laugh or ordering fast food with you. Tiff is the most beautiful person I know, and I'm sure we would all agree. So with that being said, I knew that it would take someone similar, but just not as great as her. This would have to be a smart, good-looking, funny, and have a good heart.
Basically, he needed to be the male version of me. When I saw how Tiff's face lit up when she told me about Rob, I knew he had to be someone special. After meeting Rob, he solidified all my wishes by having all those amazing qualities and so much more, including his great taste in music. I knew that Tiff had finally found her cute boy. Rob, you are just as caring, funny, and passionate, and have that same beautiful soul as Tiff. I have seen how you guys care about each other, how much you've grown with each other throughout the years. You two are perfect for each other. I know Tiffany has this said about Jim. When you're a kid, you assume your parents are soulmates, and my kids are going to be right about that. I just can't wait to see what you guys accomplish together and the journey that you guys continue together. I love you guys.
Love you too.
Thank you, Jordan. Marriage is perhaps the greatest and most challenging adventure of human relationships. No ceremony can create your marriage. Only you can do that through love and patience, through dedication and perseverance, through talking and listening, helping and supporting and believing in each other, through tenderness and laughter, through learning to forgive, learning to appreciate your differences, and by learning to make the important things matter and to let go of the rest. What this ceremony can do is to witness and affirm the choice you make to stand together as life mates and partners. Let us share our wishes and blessing with these next words to our couple. Rob, may the love that lights your eyes for Tiffany always shine brilliantly, and may this undying love for her grow deeper and stronger with the dawning of each and every day. Tiffany, may you bring to Rob the peace and strength that completes his life, and may you grace him with unconditional love through eternity. Rob, from this day onward, do you choose Tiffany to be your wife, your best friend, and your only love? To live together, play together, and laugh together. To work by her side and dream in her arms. To fill her heart and feed her soul. To always seek out the best in her, always loving her with all your heart, until the end of your forever. If so, say I do.
I do.
Tiffany, from this day onward, do you choose Rob to be your husband, your best friend, and your only love? To live together, play together, and laugh together. To work by his side and dream in his arms. To fill his heart and feed his soul. To always seek out the best in him, always loving him with all your heart, until the end of your forever. If so, say I do.
I absolutely do.
Will you please turn to face each other? Rob, you will now say the vows that you have prepared for today.
Tiffany and I met about 11 and a half years ago, and we instantly hit it off. Over the next few weeks, we began to get to know each other, and it became clear pretty quickly that we were a great match. As the months and years progressed, we began to meet each other's friends and family, although Tiff ambushed me with the meeting of her parents on the second night we hung out. When the time eventually came for Tiffany to meet my parents, I knew that our relationship had reached a new milestone. No guy wants to answer all of those questions from mom about the new girl, so we are very selective about who gets that opportunity. But I knew this girl was different. She instantly hit it off with my mom, my dad, my whole family, so now, and every person to whom she was introduced. Anyone who knows Tiffany is likely not at all surprised to hear this. As time went on, her relationship with my mom continued to blossom, and that in particular is what has been on my mind nonstop leading up to today. Tiffany became the daughter that my mom never had, and it was heartwarming for me to witness that. In fact, one of my favorite memories of the two is immortalized in a YouTube video. Tiff wanted to know what it felt like to get shot with a paintball gun. And naturally, I happily obliged. My mom can be heard in the background yelling, "Oh, Tiffany, don't play that wicked game." It's something we still crack up about to this day. Now, as most of you know, my mom is no longer with us. This is something that makes today especially difficult for me, but also very special. Mom knew exactly how exceptional Tiffany is, and I know that she is looking down on us today with a happy heart. Seeing her ring on your finger is a constant reminder of that. So with Mom, Dad, and Harrison, and all of you here today as my witness. Tiffany, I'd like to make these promises to you today as we begin this next chapter of our lives. I will always strive to be the best version of myself, however many obstacles and setbacks I may be faced with. I will always encourage you to be the best version of yourself while providing whatever support you may need. I will always be there for you in times of need, just as you have always been there for me. I will always teach our pup new tricks. I will always do my best to be the husband you dreamed of. I will always seek to make you laugh. I will always have a new idea. I will always find new ways to make our relationship exciting. I will do my best to be as good a father to our kids as our dads have been to each of us. I will always make sure, I will always work to make sure that your mom is proud to call me her son-in-law, just as I know that my mom would be proud to call you her daughter-in-law. I will always leave tools scattered throughout the home, and I will always love you. That's all I got.
Rob, please repeat after me. Tiffany, I promise to love you for who you are
Tiffany, I promise to love you for who you are,
and for who you are yet to become.
and for who you are yet to become.
I promise to be patient
I promise to be patient,
and to remember that all things between us
and to remember that all things between us
are rooted in love.
are rooted in love.
I promise to nurture your dreams
I promise to nurture your dreams
and to help you reach them.
and to help you reach them.
I promise to share my whole heart with you
I promise to share my whole heart with you
and to remember to show you
and to remember to show you
how deeply I care for you,
how deeply I care for you,
no matter the challenges
no matter the challenges
that may come our way.
that may come our way.
I promise to love you loyally and fiercely
I promise to love you loyally and fiercely
as long as I shall live.
as long as I shall live.
With me, and I say the vows that you are prepared for love.
You definitely one up me on the vows.
I haven't heard it yet, but I know.
Rob, I have loved you since the moment you walked, or shall I say danced, into my life. You entered Corey and Kevin's apartment wearing your bright orange Jimi Hendrix shorts while dancing and singing in your beautiful high-pitched voice. It takes two to make a thing go right. It takes two to make it out of sight.
Rob, I wouldn't dance.
I'll never forget the way your face lit up the first time your eyes met mine. As the night progressed, I felt an intense connection with you like I'd never felt before. The connection has continuously grown into an everlasting bond. Rob, I love the laughter and the joy you bring into my life. You know how to make me smile. I've gained more confidence in myself with your love, positivity, encouragement, and constant support. Your humor, strength, and ambition are inspiring. You encourage me to be my best self. I have become a better person with you by my side. I remember the moment I knew I wanted to spend the rest of my life with you. We were at our old house, sitting on the floor watching Forgetting Sarah Marshall and drinking red wine. We talked about our parents and their strong love and friendship with one another. We said we both wanted what our parents each had, not only a romantic partner, but a best friend. We are both so lucky to have been raised by such amazing parents and role models who taught us the importance of love,
friendship, and family. I cannot wait to call you my husband. I want to give you the world. I want you to always be happy. I want to give you babies. I want to I want to support you as you not only chase but catch your dreams. I want to be by your side for the rest of our lives and support you as your wife, soulmate, partner in life, and best friend. I believe the commitment of our love for each other is happening at the perfect time for us, even if it has been 11 and a half years. We have more history than many married couples. We have had many ups and downs, and we know how to get through it all together. We have had many obstacles along the way, but it was all worth it to be standing here with you today. We have an unbreakable love for each other that will get us through anything that comes our way. We are the perfect team. You are my match, my person. Our love continues to grow throughout the years, and I believe it will continue to grow and strengthen as husband and wife. You are the love of my life. Rob, I promise to be your best friend. I promise to be your #1 fan. I promise to love and support you in everything you do, even if you throw your smelly, sweaty ultimate frisbee socks at me after your games. I promise to crack not so funny jokes to make you laugh. I promise to hold your hand and be your rock. I promise to give you space when you need it, but know I will always be there waiting for you when you are ready. I promise to check on you in the shop and make sure you are continuing to do the amazing work that you love to do. I will make you brekkie, lunch, and dinner, and order Domino's when you want me to feed you. But you know you will make me brekkie, lunch, and dinner when I'm not feeling up to cooking. I cannot wait to provide for you and our future children. I promise to be your lifelong roll dog. I look forward to the adventures our future holds. I love you more than anything in the entire world. The lines I'm about to say are from a poem I read a few years ago. When I read them, I knew I wanted to read them to you on our wedding day. I love you, not only for what you are, but for what I am when I am with you. I love you, not only for what you have made of yourself, but for what you are making of me. I love you for the part of me you bring out. I love you for putting your hand into my heaped up heart and passing over all the foolish weakness things that you can't help dimly see there. And for drawing out into the light all the beautiful belongings that no one else had looked quite far enough to find. I love you because you are helping me to make of the lumber of my life not a tavern but a temple. Out of the works of my everyday, not a reproach but a song. I love you because you have done more than any creed could have done to make me good, and more than any fate could have done to make me happy. I love you.
Good.
Woo! Yeah.
Tiffany, please repeat after me. Rob, I choose you
Rob, I choose you
and promise to choose you
and promise to choose you
as my husband
as my husband
every day we wake.
every day we wake.
I will love you in word and deed.
I will love you in word and deed.
I will laugh with you, cry with you,
I will laugh with you, cry with you,
scream with you, grow with you,
scream with you, grow with you,
and craft with you.
and craft with you.
To be your king and your partner
To be your kin and your partner
in all of life's adventures
in all life's adventures
is all I could hope for in the world.
is all I can hope for in the world.
Loving what I know of you
Loving what I know of you
and trusting what I don't yet know.
and trusting what I don't yet know.
I give you my hand.
I give you my hand.
I give you my love.
I give you my love.
I give you myself,
I give you myself,
the good, the bad, and the yet to come.
the good, the bad, and the yet to come.
Who holds the reins?
I do. I gave them to Heather. I gave them to you earlier.
I am not running again, guys.
Jordan, can you run?
Jordan, it's that way. Are you really gonna make me run? Oh look, he's got it. Underneath.
You know the drill. You know the drill. Attaboy.
Sorry for that hiccup. Wait,
Okay. This is the point in the ceremony where we usually talk about the wedding bands being a perfect circle, with no beginning and no end. But we all know that these rings do have a beginning. Rock is dug up from the earth, and metal is liquefied in a furnace, then molded, cooled, and painstakingly polished. Something beautiful is made from raw elements. Love is like that. It's hot, dirty work. It comes from humble beginnings, made by imperfect beings. It's the process of making something beautiful where there was once nothing at all. Rob, repeat after me. This ring is my promise.
This ring is my promise.
To accept your imperfections.
To accept your imperfections.
And recognize your beauty.
And recognize your beauty.
With this ring, I marry you.
With this ring, I marry you.
And bind my life to yours.
And bind my life to yours.
It is a symbol of my eternal love.
It is a symbol of my eternal love.
My everlasting friendship.
My everlasting friendship.
And the promise of all my tomorrows.
And the promise of all my tomorrows.
And you place it on your finger.
Yes. Yeah. This mic isn't on it.
Tiffany, repeat after me. This ring is my promise.
This ring is my promise
To accept your imperfections.
to accept your imperfections,
And recognize your strength.
recognize your strength.
With this ring, I marry you.
With this ring, I marry you
And bind my life to yours.
and bind my life to yours.
It is a symbol of my eternal love.
It is a symbol of my eternal love,
My everlasting friendship.
my everlasting friendship,
And the promise of all my tomorrows.
and the promise of all my tomorrows.
Wait, is it?
Keep holding it. These are the hands of your best friend, young and strong and full of love for you, that are holding yours on your wedding day as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as together you build your future. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you through the years, and with the slightest touch will comfort you like no other. These are the hands that will hold you when fear or grief fills your mind. These are the hands that will countless times wipe the tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow and tears of joy. These are the hands that will tenderly hold your children. These are the hands that will help you to hold your family as one. These are the hands that will give you strength when you need it. And lastly, these are the hands that even when wrinkled and aged, will still be reaching for yours, still giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just a touch. Rob and Tiffany, you have kissed 1,000 times, maybe more. But today the feeling is new. No longer simply partners and friends, best friends. You've become husband and wife and can now seal the agreement with a kiss. Today, your kiss is a promise. Rob, you may now kiss your bride. Before I pronounce you husband and wife, I have just one more thing I want you to do. Your wedding day is one that seems to fly. It's a day filled with emotion, friends, rings, and dances. Many people remember how fleeting their own wedding day was. So I want you to take a few seconds to look into each other's eyes. Think about the happiness that you're feeling in this place at this moment. Really let that feeling register in your heart and your mind. Now I want you to think about your life together in 20 years. Where are you? What are you doing? We all know that your visions of the future are not identical, but always complementary. A dream you dream alone is only a dream. A dream you dream together, that is reality. And for Tiffany and Rob, that reality starts now. In the presence of this good company, by the power of your love, because you have exchanged vows of commitment, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Rob and Tiffany, will you please turn to face your family and friends? Ladies and gentlemen, after 11 years, Mr. and Mrs. Robert Stigler.
Step on it.